They told you to be kind, but kindness without power is a cage. The 7 laws of power, how to rule without a crown. My purpose, to build your obsession with power, secrecy, and personal control. Introduction, the world as it is. They taught you to be kind, but the kind are ruled. They taught you to be honest, but the honest are manipulated. They taught you to wait your turn, but those who wait rot. You were raised in chains of virtue, told that goodness would win, that humility is a strength, that power is evil. And yet, you've watched the humble starve. You've seen the honest deceived. You've seen the powerful smile, while others suffer in silence. Let me tell you a secret, a cold, bitter, beautiful secret. The world is not ruled by saints. It is ruled by tacticians. I am Niccolò Machiavelli. I was not a king. I was never crowned. But emperors read my words before they march. Dictators fear me. Corporations quote me in boardrooms. Because I speak not to the sheep. I speak to the wolf inside you. Today I give you 7 laws, not laws for the courtroom, not commandments from a god, but laws of survival in a world ruled by power. Ignore them and you will be led. Follow them and you will lead. Let us begin. Law 1. Appear weak, strike strong. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. The most dangerous man is not the one who growls. It is the one who smiles while sharpening his blade. In the courts of Florence, the loud died early. The brash were poisoned, the proud were framed. But the silent rose like smoke, like ghosts, like disease. If you wish to move through the world unseen, let them believe you are no threat. Be the shadow, not the fire. Let your enemies mistake your silence for weakness. Let them lower their guard. Then, when they are soft, unaware, exposed, strike. Do not give them time to react. Do not give them time to explain. Do not give them time to beg. History bows to those who pretended to lose before they won everything. Cesare Borgia once befriended every nobleman who plotted against him. He smiled, he dined with them. Then one night when they felt safe, he slit their throats, all of them, in one night. That is not cruelty. That is wisdom, modern application. In business, stay quiet in the room, let others speak, then steal the deal after observing every weakness. In relationships, never show your whole hand. Underplay your knowledge. Make them underestimate you. In war, don't charge, lure, principle. Hide your claws until the throat is exposed. Appear to lose until it's too late for them to stop your win. Law 2. Control perception. Control reality. Men judge more with their eyes than their hands. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few know what you really are. Truth is irrelevant. Perception is the throne. The masses do not care what you are. They care what you look like. Dress like power, speak like certainty, walk like the storm, and they will kneel before the illusion. What is reality if not repetition of lies wrapped in beauty? In Renaissance Italy, the most successful rulers were not the strongest. They were the best actors. A prince does not need to be noble. He needs to appear noble. A leader need not be brave. He must appear so in the moment that matters. Control the rumor, and you control the city. Control the image, and you command the army. Control the story, and history bends to you. Modern application. Your social presence is your armor. Curate every word. In meetings, speak. Second, repeat what works. Add power behind it. Become a myth before you become a man. Ask yourself this: who do they think you are? If the answer is unclear, you are already dangerous. Law 3. Eliminate the root of threats. If an injury has to be done, To a man, it should be so severe that his vengeance need not be feared. Mercy is noble, but nobility is a luxury of the secure. If you show kindness to a snake, it will warm itself and then bite your throat while you sleep. In politics, in family, in business, if you leave an enemy alive, they will return stronger, more bitter, more prepared. And next time, they will not miss. It is not enough to defeat your enemy. You must destroy their influence, shatter their alliances, poison their reputation, and erase them from memory. When the Medici returned to power, they did not just exile the rebels. They removed their children, their cousins. They burned every document that gave them legacy. That is how you end a bloodline of resistance. Modern application. When you fire someone, make sure they can never undercut you again. When someone betrays, you do not speak, just sever. Remove their allies, turn their friends. Discredit their history. Never injure what you do not plan to destroy. Law 4, fear builds faster than love. It is much safer to be feared than loved if one must choose. Love is fragile. It fades. It forgets. But fear stays. You cannot be loved by all, but you can be feared by enough. Do not confuse fear with hatred. Fear is respect enforced by consequence. Let those around you know if they betray, disrespect, or undermine you, they will regret it. Be generous, but make your punishments legendary. Be calm, but make your rage unforgettable. A ruler who is too kind is devoured. A ruler who is too cruel is overthrown. But the one who balances the sword and the rose, he endures. Modern application. In leadership, never allow disobedience without punishment. In negotiations, smile once, threaten once, then act. In relationships, teach others your limits through action, not pleading. When you walk into a room, they must feel a question. What happens if I cross this person? That is power. Law 5. The lie that works is stronger than the truth. A wise ruler cannot and must not keep his word when doing so is to his disadvantage. You were told not to lie. They told you lies are weak. But what is politics, if not theater? The truth is overrated. Truth is raw, unpolished, ugly. Lies are sculpted, effective, and viral. If a lie moves the crowd, wins the crown, opens the gates, then it becomes truth in the eyes of the masses. Lie not to betray, lie to build. The art is in knowing which lie buys you time, which lie earns you silence, which lie protects you from the knife. Modern application. In marketing, create the story they want to hear. In diplomacy, say what brings peace until you are strong enough for war. In leadership, speak the dream, live the strategy. Do not lie poorly. Lie with elegance, with conviction, with purpose. Law 6, build alliances, but break them first. The promise given was a necessity of the past. The word broken is a necessity of the present. Loyalty is not eternal. Every ally is temporary. Every friend is a future rival. Accept this and you will never be betrayed again. Form alliances with those who elevate you. Use them to climb the ladder. But when the ladder is burning, do not hesitate to let go. Be polite in separation. Be silent in betrayal and always act first. When Brutus killed Caesar, it was not out of hate. It was out of timing. Modern application. In competition, partner with stronger players until you learn their game. In relationships, walk away before they can. Weaponize affection. In finance, share profits until the moment you take the market. Trust as a tactic, not as a belief. Law 7, never rest, only regroup. Fortune is like a woman. She favors the bold, the swift, the relentless. The world does not pause. If you stop moving, you are already dying. The throne is not a destination. It is a battlefield. Once you win power, you must defend it. Once you gain loyalty, you must prove it. Once you silence rivals, you must prepare for their sons. Never grow soft. Never believe you are done. Victory is a pause, not a conclusion. Every night sharpen your mind. Every morning check your walls. Every week shed an old version of yourself. Modern application. Never plateau in skill. Stay uncomfortable. Reinvent your public image before it becomes outdated. Build new allies while cutting old ones. Do not relax. Regroup. Then strike again. Stronger, stranger, smarter. Conclusion. The Crownless King. I offer you no comfort, only clarity. Power is not granted, it is taken. It is taken in silence, in calculation, in cruelty wrapped in charm. These laws are not for the good-hearted, they are for the realists, for those who look into the world and see it for what it is. A game, a hunt, a machine. You do not need a title to rule, you do not need wealth to win, you need understanding, discipline, and the willingness to walk alone when others beg for company. Let others pray for justice. Let others seek love. You will build your fortress from strategy, patience, and force. Do not seek to be liked. Be respected. Be remembered. Be feared if necessary. Be free. I am Niccolò Machiavelli, and I do not teach men how to live peacefully. I teach them how to win.